It looks pretty. Got them fancy rims on it. Wow. All right, looks like we're reset. Thank you, sir. Got Brad Parsons latched on in a 2013 Dodge Ram. All right, and the pull has begun. Distance at 255.99 feet at 15 mile an hour. Are you taking or dropping, Brad? He's taking. He's dropping. All right. The first four in the class has that option to take or to drop. All right. We should have Mark Johnson in an 85 Chevy getting ready to pull in there. Matt Carpenter, you're on deck with a 77 Ford. Zach Birkin and an 86 Chevy, you're in the hole. All right, the Waterford FFA's got corn up there they've been roasting. Your corn is really good, I'll guarantee you. Well, support your local FFA chapter over at Waterford. All right, this should be Mark Johnson in an 85 Chevy backing in there.
Welcome everybody, we're at the Waterford Community Fair in Waterford, Ohio. Just got started. First hook was about 4:05 Eastern Standard Time in the United States. If you hear a noise,
all right,
I got a
Mark
fan
Johnson
running
and
on.
he's 85 Chevy. 3 Chevy fans out there yet?
Cool.
Yeah, I know they're usually latecomers, you know, to the party, just kind of hanging back, trying to sneak in. All right. Mark's got her on. All right, Mark's got a distance of 273.72 feet at 19 mile an hour. Matt Carpenter, you are up. Zach Bergen in an 86 Chevy, you're on deck. And Casey Simmers in a 99 F-250, you're in the hole.
So we got I don't know, about 50-50 tractors and trucks tonight. So there's a huge class of white limited superstock tractors. I believe it's like an 8,000 hour purse. So we got quite a few of them that came.
All right, if you got a 3,000 RPM tractor out back, get it up here and get your RPMs checked. You're the next class.
I'm not sure if somebody from New York come down. They were talking about that they were going to make it, but not sure
we got Matt Carpenter backing in there in the 77 Ford. All right, Matt's got a distance of 250.95 feet at 14.9 mile an hour. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't got one of those questionnaires from up there from the FFA yet, you need to go down there and get you one. I'm telling you, that is good stuff. All right, broken in an 86 Chevy.
It's hard to read the
That's his
comments.
dad walking back across the track. Oh, nice jump.
If I don't respond, I probably can't read the comments. I'm kind of out in the sun and got a fan running on. No real shady spots other than under my chair.
All right, Zach Birkin backing in there with his 86 Chevy. We don't care, Sean. We can say whatever we want. All right, I'm not sure what happened to Zach here, but he's leaving the track. So our next truck, Casey Simmers in a 99 F250 for all of us sports fans.
The wheels locked up.
All right, Casey Simmers got a distance of 257.98 feet at 16 mile an hour. Garrett Scott, you are up. Blake Johnson, you're on deck. Gary Alloway, you're in the hole.
I still can't see. I thought I'd move it and get a better angle, but I can't see.
153.74 feet at 15 miles an hour is his top speed. Blake Johnson, you are up. Gary Alloway, you're on deck. And Hunter Zimmer, you're in the hole with a 99 F350. Alright, if you haven't got them 3,000 RPM tractors up there, get them up there to get your RPMs checked.
Welcome everybody, we're at the Waterford Community Fair in Waterford, Ohio. Kind of have a mix of some tractors, different truck classes today. There's a pretty big like limited super stock class coming up in third. So you definitely want to be watching
We're
for that.
looking for a distance of 273 feet to get first place. Blake Johnson, he's 01 Chevy, latched on, bring her down the track. Alright, Blake, you give her one heck of a shot. 271.55 feet. That'll give you a second place as of right now. Gary Alloway in a 76 Ford.
If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to my channel here, Making Pulling Memories.
Hunter Simmer, you're in
Get
a hole.
notifications of future lives and other videos I'll publish. I didn't publish any today. I can't read the comments. I know somebody said
And of the famous words of Chicken Pew, Scott Simmers, he
I can't
ruled
even
the
read
last
the
dog to
name.
be hung in his
It's really
class.
sunny right now, so I can't seem to get out.
We still have the number one puller. It's got to come
In
back
the
and
shade,
pull.
so I apologize. I'm just hoping it's not going to overheat. I got a fan running on the phone, so I'm hoping we stay good.
All right, Gary Alloway back in there with his 76 Ford. And if you know anything at all about the Waterford Fair and its
I
history,
can see Steven
Gary
now.
has been here
Hi,
for,
Steven.
oh, it's got to be almost
I think a cloud went
40 years
overhead,
now
so I can see
with
a lot
that
better.
same truck. I see him driving it all over town, so. Gary Alloway in a 76 Ford, he's latched on.
Yeah, you can forget about saying too much. Let's take the sun back out.
All right, here he comes. Let's hear it for the fans. Gary Alloway. All right. 265.78 feet at 20 mile an hour. All right, here comes another long-term puller, Kenny Burkin. He's part of the Churchtown group. Kenny Gherkin in an 83 GMC. Like I was saying earlier, at the beginning of the class, the top 5 trucks will have to drive their truck to Barlow and back with a company of a Borough Board member or somebody here on the track officials. If not, you will forfeit your placing. Hunter Simmer, you're on deck. Scott Simmers, you're in the hole. Kenny Gherkin in his 83 GMC. This white Chevy down here in front of the barn, we got a request that you'd move that thing. Alright, Kenny had a distance of 283.68 feet. He is the new distance to beat. Alright, Hunter, bring that forward up there, that F350. You got a new distance to beat. 283.68 feet. Scott Simmers, you're on deck. And then we're going to go back to our first truck, which is Brad Parsons in a 2013 Dodge. We got Hunter Simmers backing in there, F350. Got Andy Kucherica out here on the tracker. He's making her pack down and smooth and doing a wonderful job. Thank you, Andy. Alright, Hunter Simmers in the 99 F350.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, Hunter's got her distance of 258.03 feet. He was running his top speed at 15.7 mile an hour. Alright. Next up, Scott Simmers in an 01 F250. Brad Parsons, you're on deck. Get your truck up there. Get ready if you're not there yet. That 2013 Dodge Ram. Alright, Ford fans, this is the last Ford in the class. Scott Simmers in an 01 F250.
This is the last one, then why did he just say new name? I don't know. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed yet, then make more memories here on YouTube. Make sure you do that. You get notifications and other videos I'll publish. Go on Facebook, make other memories. You'll get a lot more of the photos. If you're into that, you want to see the pit photos. I've already posted pit photos from today on there. You can go on there, check them all out. I'm also on TikTok.
and he's 01 up 250. Alright, Scott's got a distance of 252.75 feet. And his top speed was 14.8 mile an hour.
Do you want to go with Mom?
Alright, the 9,500 pound, 3,000 RPM tractors will be next. So we got one more here in this class, Brad Parsons in a 2013 Dodge Ram.
You want to go pull it down? Oh, second. 15 seconds. Oh, you can did it twice. 20.
Hello, Mr. Hendricks.
Oh, you're a dog.
Oh, got a little bit of cloud cover. I can see the screen.
It's first time you've been on camera. I've seen it.
Alright, so master tractor in this class.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed, down here at the end of the track, got this blue canopy easy up set up down here. Michael Maxwell is taking photos and videos, and he's posting them on his Facebook page, making pulling memories of a lot of good stuff. He was down there and videoed some of the kids pulling today. Good guy, great guy. He does it all out of his pocket, and he can use a couple donations. There's a can down there. Give him a couple donations. I'm sure he'd be appreciative. 271.6 feet at 19.3 mile an hour. We'll have the rundown of the class here in just a second. Our first puller tonight, the 9,500 pound, 3,000 RPM tractor class. Troy Kucharenko, your number one puller. Troy
Yeah, someone's
Collins,
back out. I can't see.
second. Tyler Nybert is third. Eric Clemens and Roger Stone in that order. We'll get them going here in just a minute. Like I said in that first class, if you place in the top 5 trucks, you will have to drive your truck through Barlow and back. Simple as that. It's a street stock class. So, our number one truck, Kenny Gerken in an 83 GMC. Number 2 is Mark Johnson in an 85 Chevy. Number 3, Brad Parsons in his 2013 Dodge. Blake Johnson and his 01 Chevy, your 4th. In the 5th place truck, Gary Holloway and his 76 Ford. So all those trucks will have to be getting a rider and they'll drive to Barlow and back. That's the best way to do it. Straight stock truck. If you can't do it, you will forfeit your placing.
don't know. I'm gonna have to look some things up, see what's going on next weekend. Marshallville Saturday. Expecting a pretty good turnout there. I believe a few more tractors are gonna be there. And it's their powder puff and just a little town. So it's a little bigger event for them.
All right, gentlemen, I'm not wasting air up here. If you own that white Chevy in front of the cattle barn, we'd ask you please to move it. If not, we can move it. Like I said, there's Andy Kucherenko on that tractor. He built that thing from scratch. Got the cultivators on it. Loosens up the ground and he repacks it back in. Keeps a nice smooth track. It's a great pulling track for all these.
If you're watching on TV, you probably get that little skinny
You don't
screen.
know who Andy is.
And the best thing
I'm sure you
I
remember
explain that
Joe.
is,
Joe was
put it
his
in
dad.
landscape,
He was
it's
a hell of a guy. I'm
fit
telling you,
the
he
TV.
used to sit down there right at the end of
Keep
the
it
track
the way it currently is, and more people.
and watch over all of us. So,
I don't know.
all right, we got the American Legion Riders 50-50 drawing. Is held every evening, Friday night, Saturday night, and 2 drawings on Sunday. So you need to stop by the American Leaders Riders Inn to get your tickets. They are located up on the hill. No, I thought they was located down here, Brad. Oh, they're up on the hill. All right, all proceeds go to distressed veterans and the youth programs. It's a great cause, ladies and gentlemen. Go up and get you a 50-50 ticket. Like I said, all those proceeds go to distressed veterans and the youth programs here in the area.
Yeah, we should be starting 9,500, like 3 mile an hour, or 3,000
Speaking of which,
RPM.
we got a lot of other sponsors here
I'm
too.
not sure what the mile an hour is.
The Beverly Waterford Fire Department's got
Sometimes they do
side-by-side
like an
the
8 or a
4-wheeler
12
they're
around
giving away.
here.
Last I heard, they got almost 800 tickets yet to sell, so if you haven't got your tickets, 3 for 25 or 1 for 10, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, 1 for 10 or 3 for 25. You might as well just buy 3 of them. All right, get down there and support your local fire department. These guys are all volunteers, and they're looking for new equipment and everything that they need to go out and fight the fires out at our homes. So get down and support your fire department. Buy a couple tickets. You got a chance to win a 4-wheeler or a side-by-side. And they do thank each and everybody that's ever bought tickets here in the past.
My guess is maybe an 8.
All right, moving right on down the list.
No.
Sherlock Oil, the Waterford Township, Farm Hunks, LLC, Fairbank family members, the Fair Board family members, sorry about that. And we thank the Fair Board for sure for everything that they do, volunteer down here to make this fair a great success for all of us. And just when you see a Fair Board member, just walk up to them, shake their hand, and say thank you for everything that you do. D&R Automotive, that's out here on Watertown Road, truck repair. The Florence Creamery, Heiss Plumbing and Electric, Heritage Co-op. All right, we should have Mr. Kucherenko backing in there with 3,000. RPM tractor. All right, Troy's got a distance of 330.79 feet at 31.5 mile an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, you asked for smoke, you got smoke.
Okay, no speed limit.
Faith Blunt, the McCutcheon brothers, Next Level Masonry, Megabee, Rick and Paul Shad families, Neighbors Insulation, Washington Power Plant, Fine Masonry,
Thanks for watching now.
United Reynolds, Superior
Thanks
Hardwoods,
everybody for joining. We're at the
Game On
Waterford
Contracting,
at Waterford, Ohio.
Waterford Power,
We're in the
LLC,
second class of the day.
Big Blue, Staley Countryside Meat
The
Company,
next one will be
Marietta
probably
Walmart,
one of the biggest.
Southeastern Equipment,
Light limited
Bronze,
super stock
Rick
tractors.
Jones, Waste Management, the Legion Riders,
I posted pit
Integrity
photos
Sealing,
on Facebook. There's some
Sons of the
very good
American
tractors.
Legion,
Some from Kentucky,
Intershop
some I don't
Performance.
know where they're from.
and last but not least, the Beverly
Yeah, very good
Eagles.
turnout.
The Beverly Eagles were the ones that supply the rides here on Thursday night for the kids to ride for free. We donate that money and pay for the rides every year. Something we enjoy doing. It's community effort. Got a new one here, Joe Shot Racecraft. Joe Shot Racecraft.
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought they was bullshit when they first said it. I think they're doing
All right, one I think I might have missed is Hendershot Equipment out here on 339, almost down at the Belfry. They're a great company. They supply this fair with a lot of things, and they donate quite a bit of money to them. Just thank them as well. Go out and see them with their
I
equipment
hold out
sales.
in past you there last year. Got in that box.
Just leaning. We couldn't see back there.
All right, I'm not sure. Did Troy take or drop? All right, Troy Collins on a 1066 International. All right, Troy. He's got a distance of 253.62 feet. He was running 24 mile an hour. If anybody can help me out with Troy Kucherenko, did he take or drop? I kind of got busy here.
You gotta stay behind that rope. Ma'am. It is.
Oh, he's gone? All right, we're assuming that Troy took his distance. He went up over the hill, so thank you, Travis. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever your favorite food stand. We got DTO up there, band, Green, Boy Scouts. I don't know who all. They all got good food. Well, visit your local one. Get you some food. The buffet's got wonderful corn. I already ate my here, and it's, oh man, was it good?
No, I didn't know they could have done any good. I figured there was one tractor behind.
All right,
I figured there was
next tractor backing in there, Tyler Nybert.
65 acres ended up.
The late Floyd Nybert bought that tractor off of Sean Quirk here a few years ago. Now Tyler, he's a pulling it. This is a salvage. I'm sure everybody remembers it. It's going near 4040. Tyler Nybert on salvage.
That third one, I said the hell with it. So I'm just going to go where it's going to get. It's straightened out. Still,
Okay, don't pull on that. Oh. You're already pretty. Yeah, you're already gorgeous. I know.
I think it's about midstream.
All right, Tyler Robert
Here's the throttle at all, but it's
with a John Deere 4040. It's salvage.
Avery, let go of that.
All right. Tyler had a distance of 219.87 feet at 24 mile an hour. Need a pull-off tractor. Anybody come out and help pull it off? My buggy's sitting here beside us. You can use it. The keys are in it. Need a pull-off vehicle out there on the track. All right, Mr. Tim Reed with the Waterford Township coming out there on his Polaris Ranger. All we need's a flashing light and I can hook him up with that. I know I did, old Jerry. We got a yellow flashing light on Jay Croc's buggy now. So that way when he runs it into the river, we can see the light flash and find him easier. Oh, buddy.
Pretty good. We went to Kentucky a couple weeks ago. Yeah. I think he didn't do great, but he had to qualify for this race. And so,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the PTO is looking to sell some product up there. I'm telling you what, look at the size of that steak sandwich, would you? Wow.
he's running that Wildwood right now.
Go up and visit your PTO stand. They got taco salads and the steak sandwich.
Real fast. He's gonna make it somewhere on the other side of that camera. Stand back here. Yeah. All right.
Oh. I love
All right, Eric Clemens, you are up on a 1066 International. Roger Stone on a Case IH, you're on deck. All right, Eric Clemens with a distance of 279.5 feet at 27.5 mile an hour.
maybe in like
Roger Stone, you are up. You will be the last dog to be hung in this class. And then we'll move into the
No, it's the same amount there.
6,200 pound four-wheel drive cheater stock
You don't have
truck.
as much to say tonight because there's only one track.
Yeah.
But last night he just probably had a lot going on. So, you know, it is what it is.
All right, welcome to visit the PTO for them steak sandwiches and the taco salad. Well, see the FFA to get your roasted deer, as they say back in the older days. If anybody don't know what that is, it's corn on the cob.
Well, that's better than no. How are you? The no bakes are perfect. And Donnie beat me.
All right, Roger Stone in the Case IH, back in there. He's your last tractor in this class, a 3,000 pound or 9,500 pound tractor.
Hopefully.
And we'll be moving into the 6,200 pound four-wheel drive cheater stock truck class.
Now we're like, should be cleaned. It's great. I would rather be hot than cold. Yes.
All right, Roger Stone, 292.75 feet. He was running 28.7 mile an hour. We'll have the results of this class here in just a little bit. Our next class is a 6,200 pound four-wheel drive cheater stock truck.
Videos and stuff, but I don't really know.
What do they do? Change the class order?
They forgot to put this one on it.
Oh.
So everything else is in order.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the order of that last class. These tractors have to drive to Barlow and back. Oh, wait a minute, that's the other class. Sorry about that. All right, your first place tractor, Troy Kucharenko. Your second place, Roger Stone. Third
Imagine
place,
driving one of
Eric
those tractors,
Clemens.
Barlow on back.
Fourth is Troy Collins. Fifth place tractors, Tyler and Albert.
That could get interesting. So I told them to water around the track more and some of the roads around for tonight. I thought that was some of the issues last night. Dust coming up. So it seems to be a lot better tonight. I'm not seeing as much dust flying in the air. So that's good.
I would assume she's hot. Like she's close, but like she still has some. Oh yeah. It's like I don't know. This is hot. Yep. By the end of September, it can seem a long way away. Oh shit! Is this September thing now? Mm-hmm. Okay, never mind. I thought her due date was. I think it's never mind. Her technical due date is for. Okay. How many weeks? Whoa! Whoa! He's watering the dirt. Look at that water. Look at that water. Look at that water.
So we're going back to one more truck class, and then I guess we're going to do the light limited supers. I guess they forgot to throw in that last class in the order from what Kathy said. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to Making Movie Memories here on YouTube. Get notifications of future lives and other videos I'll publish. I got several I gotta work on from this week and last week. So they'll be coming out. But I did post several towards the end of last week or this week. Holmes County steam show.
All right.
Portersville steam show.
6,200-pound four-wheel drive cheater stock truck.
Troy Homecoming.
Here's your number one driver, Jeremy Carr. And maybe later,
And the one up in Michigan that I went
Ryan
to,
Pettit in
Heritage,
an 86 Chevy,
Heritage Farmers tractor
Brooke
car.
Vanessa in a 98 Dodge. That's the building. Jeremy Carr, you are up.
I posted a few things last night and this morning on some sort of slow internet where I was at. I don't think the hotel had anything that worked. So my data was a little bit slow out there. It worked, just didn't go. I mean, when you're starting to send like 80 pictures at a
All
time.
right, we're looking for Curtis Hensley in a 1955 MMGI. That's your 5,500-pound naturally aspirated tractor. Curtis, bring your tractor on up here. All right, we got Jeremy Carr and maybe later. He's driving a 6,200-pound four-wheel drive cheater stock truck.
Pit photos from today. You can go check some of them out. Some many light limited supers that are here. I did their own posts for those.
My family goes back to these and I'll put the pit photos on it.
All right, we just got news that WTAP's headed into the entrance up here at the fairgrounds. We're going to have some TV.
Here comes the next one up. See that red one?
Wow, look at that red one. Sandy, go ahead and brush your hair and get it cleaned up.
A truck is coming.
get the stuff back in there, they can. So you can stand right here and jump back.
Ryan Pettit in an 86 Chevy, backing in there with his 6,200-pound four-wheel drive cheater stock. Ryan Pettit in an 86 Chevy, 331.38 feet at 28.7 mile an hour. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed we have a late comer to this class.
No, Raymond. The announcer is down there, but
All right, here's our late comer coming in right now.
he's a loud guy.
Short but mighty, Kurt Tice.
Oh, that
Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that truck, would you? Wow. I'm not sure what year that truck is. I'm thinking he was 47 or 8 maybe.
Know who that is? Barn?
Oh, I don't know. Some kids are playing back there.
All right, bud. As soon as he gets out of your way, bring her on up there. Oh, there it is. Look at that truck, would you, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Bud Ice, long-time member here in the Waterford area. All right, with finesse in a 98 Dodge.
You know, black truck that Daddy had in high school? That guy on the building.
All right,
Going right now.
all you ladies,
We bought it.
we got a lady driver here tonight, Brooke Finesse, in a 98 Dodge. Let's cheer her on. She's latched on. Here she comes. All right, we got green flags are waving. Green light. All right, ladies and gentlemen. At 29 let's go to the veterans and the youth programs in their area. So, they're up on the hill and it says, look for the American flags. Absolutely, look for the flags. All right, we got Ron Hendershot latched on there. All right, Ron's got a distance of 231.87 feet. We'll get you the results of this class here in the ring.
That's not a pulling truck, little tow truck. That's a weird truck. Whoa, look at that. Guys, look at that. Look at that tractor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the Waterford Pee Wee football had a raffle. We're going to draw it, draw the winner. All right, and the hand goes. Here's the winner. Gary Cunningham. Oh no, just kidding. Brian Becker. Brian Becker. You're the winner of the raffle for the Pee Wee football fundraiser. If you're here, come to the Pee Wee football booth. All right, our next class, the 5,500 pounds, naturally aspirated. If you don't know what that means, no turbos. Well, I'll tell you what, somebody's going to get first and somebody's going to get second in this class, because that's how many tractors we have. Ronnie Barball, you are up. Curtis Kinsley, you're on deck. Ronnie's driving a Massey Ferguson 97. Curtis is driving a 1955 Minneapolis Maryland. All right, if you haven't got your fire department tickets yet for that side-by-side and the four-wheeler, make your way on down to the end of the track here towards the finish line. They got all kinds of tickets they can sell you. We're wanting to sell them tickets out for the fundraiser for the fire department, you know, for new equipment and things that they need to better protect all of us. So get down and support your local fire department. Beverly Waterford Fire Department, volunteers, they're all volunteers. So get down and help support them. 3 for 25 or 1 for 10. All right, we got Ronnie Barball latched on there. The 5,500 pound naturally aspirated tractor class. All right, Ronnie's got a distance of 285.10 feet. He was running 22.6 mile an hour at his top speed. All right, your 5,500 pound naturally aspirated tractors. Your second. Oh, did Ronnie want to take or drop? Sorry about that, Ronnie. Travis, did you get to talk to Ronnie? I think Ronnie went up on the hill, so I'd say he probably don't want to drop. All right, Curtis Kinsley in a 1955 Minneapolis Maryland. All right, Curtis Kinsley in 1955 Minneapolis Maryland. All right, Curtis has got a distance of 256.68 feet. He was running 17.6 mile an hour. So, the results of that class. Ronnie Barbo is your first place puller. Curtis Kinsley, your second. All right, we've got a real treat here coming in right now. We got the Ohio Modified Tractor Pullers Association with the light limited super stocks. This is the class that Mark Cook pulls in. And it looks like we have about, I don't know, 17 pullers in this class. This is a nice class. You just look down there at the far end of the track, you'll see them being pulled in. This is the class that follows each other all over the all over Ohio, pulling. This is a nice class. It's a great turnout. We want to thank the Waterford Elementary School for the parking area for these tractors. They got rigs that they pull in here of every size, so they needed quite a bit of area to park. Thank you, Waterford Elementary School. All right. We got some sponsors I want to mention. The American Legion Riders, we got a 50-50 drawing. It's held every day, every evening up there. And then today,
they got a log jam at the scale now.
To stop by your American Legion up there where the American flags are flying.
You got 17 in the class, and they all came
Get your tickets there.
about a mile away down the road.
All proceeds go to the distressed veterans and youth programs. The Beverly Waterford Fire Department, volunteer fire department, protecting all of us out here from the fires and wrecks and stuff that we go through. And we just thank him for selling tickets on the side by side in a four-wheeler. Last I heard, there was close to 700 tickets left, which is not that many. Last year, I believe we sold 850 on Sunday. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, get out and see the fire department. Let's get those tickets bought up. Going right on down the list. The Beverly Eagles. The Eagles is the group over in town. Our club supplies the free rides out here for the fair on Thursday nights. Hendershot Equipment out on 339. American Legion, the Sons of the American Legion. Integrity Sealing, the Legion Riders, Waste Management, Southeastern Equipment, the Marietta Walmart, Staley Countryside Meat Company, Hickory Grove, Waterford Power LLC, AIM-1 Contracting, Superior Hardwoods, United Rentals, Lang Masonry, Vistra Rushton Power Plant, Nybert's Insulation, Rick and Paul Shad Family, Megaboo, Next Level Masonry, the McCutcheon Brothers, Faith Wyant, Heritage Co-op, the Florence Creamery, Ice Plumbing and Electric, Sherlock Oil. Bob and Betty's been part of this fair for many, many years. Now I think Jimmy's trying to follow in his dad and mom's footsteps and take care of that business here someday. The Waterford Township and their employees, the Farm Humps LLC, the Fairboard family and members, D&R Automotive, Mr. Shaw out there on the Watertown Road, Cook Repair, and Joe Shop Racecraft over there in Waterford. I just got word that Month Heist, I was a little off. That's in 1936. 1936 Ford pickup. You just don't find them any nicer than that one. All right, we got this light limited through class lined up out here. They'll run across the scales and get right out to the track. Cool. These guys have done this so much they know what's going on. You look at them, they're all lined up, ready to go. All right, the next class after the light limited pro, which is going to be a good class. 10,000 pound open farm with 18-4 top cuts. The 6,200 pound open gas DOT truck. The 9,500 open tractor. The 6,500 open tractor. The 8,000 pound stock diesel truck. And the 10,000 pound tractor at 12 mile an hour tonight. 6,200 pound four-wheel drive modified stock. And the 8,000 pound open four-wheel drive diesel truck. We got just a few classes to go here, so.
I'm going to leave as soon as this class is over.
Whenever the light limited pro guys are ready to roll, I think we're ready. Okay, they're weighing in right now, so they'll go across the scales in their order. Mike Monreal in Mean Green. It's an over 1800 out of Hiram, Ohio. And Daryl Whalen, Dirty Business, in a 1755 Oliver out of Winchester, Ohio. Eric Sinclair, Grandpa's Toy, and an International 966 from Logan, Ohio. Brent Schubert out of the Planum tractor, John Deere 6215R out of Seaman, Ohio.
There we go.
Dakota Claypool, Pompous Pennies, the Case MX270 out of Jeromesville, Ohio. Bob Evans, driving the Mad Money, Alice 190 XT out of Hillsboro, Ohio. Chad Lundermilk, coming in hot. John Deere 7810 out of Arrowton, Ohio. Mark Cooper, split decision, and over 1955, Southerington, Ohio. Mark Cook, secondhand smoke, Deutz 8006 from Waterford, Ohio. Hayden Anderson, driving the Haas, John Deere 4055 out of Winchester, Ohio. Jensen Spielman, One Vision. All right, looks like we got Mike Monroe latched on there in Mean Green and over 1800 out of Hiram, Ohio. Here we go. 1755 out of Winchester, Ohio.
There's a big trash can up there. Somebody used it.
The Boy Scouts up there's got them good egg rolls. Up to see your Boy Scout booth, get you an egg roll or two. They're good. All right, our next tractor, Eric St. Clair on Grandpa's Toy International 966 out of Logan, Ohio.
I only got a log jam of vehicles behind me. Nowhere for anything to go. And it's kind of stopped everything.
Travis, is he taking or dropping? He's taking. All right, our next puller, kind of got ahead of myself here a little bit. Daryl Whalen in Drury Business, driving an Oliver 1755 out of Winchester, Ohio.
Alright, they cleared some space up now.
All right.
Oh, I got past that.
6,250 pounds light limited super stock class. Daryl Whalen, Drury Business, our Oliver 1755 out of Winchester, Ohio. Latched on there. All right, we're doing pretty good on them fire department tickets. If you haven't got your tickets yet, get down there and get them. They're down to about 600 left. All right, Daryl Whalen. 25 feet. He was running at 30.8 mile an hour. He was top speed. Our next puller, Eric St. Clair, Grandpa's Toy, International 966 out of Logan, Ohio. We got Grandpa's Toy coming in there. International 966, Eric St. Clair. He's out of Logan, Ohio. They're out of all over the state. He's backing in there. Dakota Claypool, you're on deck. Bob Evans, you're in the hole.
Riverside will have everything by the end of the week. We'll be lucky to make which is a big call. I was surprised when I first got that early. Don't go to the don't fuck around, you can get there. You want to draw and get it all. Get it all. Fuck around, get the first year and everywhere else. You gotta get some more slip turn your brain. You might fight something. They start buckling and ooh.
All right, international fans. Here's your first international of the class. Grandpa's Toy, Eric St. Clair with a 966 out of Logan. I think I missed one. Brent Schubert, you are up in the planting tractor. John Deere 6215R out of Seaman, Ohio. Brent Schubert, and then Dakota Claypool. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got a couple minutes here, you could probably run out there and get you an ear of corn from the FFA or a steak sandwich or tacos solid from the PTO, or stop by the Boy Scouts and get you egg roll. PTO and the band's down here as well. Run down and get you something good to eat. Brent Schubert, the planting tractor, you are up. John Deere 6215R out of Seaman, Ohio. Alright, here's Brent backing in there with his planting tractor. I'd say he could cover some acres in a day with that. These guys come down here and they're putting on one heck of a show. Alright, our next tractor up, Dakota Clipper, Pompous Pennies, the Case MX 270. Out of Jerusalem, Ohio. Alright, Dakota Claypool and Pompous Pennies, the Case MX 270 out of Jerusalem, Ohio. He's got a distance to beat of 372.19 feet. It's kind of a tall task.
at the Waterford Community Fair in Waterford, Ohio. I'd like to thank the Waterford Community Fair for letting me do a live yesterday and today. Let me print on this like limited 17 in the class. Good show. Like an $8,000 purse. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel here, making pointers. Get
Alright, we
notifications
got
of future
Bob
lives
Evans going
and
mad
other
money
events I'll
house,
publish.
190 XD out of
Bob
Hillsboro,
Evans is coming up.
Dallas Chummers. These pullers in this class would like to thank the Waterford Elementary School for letting them use the parking lot everywhere to park their big rigs, have a place to park, get in and out, all right. And I'm sure the sheriff's department had something to do with them all getting over here. So we just thank everybody that was involved with it. I'm not sure about that, but I'm just gonna guess. All right, Bob Evans on Mad Money. He's out 190 XT out of Hillsboro, Ohio, down around Cincinnati. Maybe it's Lunder Mill, I'm not real sure. I think it's Lunder Mill. Sorry about that, Chad. Hey Shelby, guess what I found the other day? I was at the beach, I found this little bottle. So I picked it up, opened it up, and there was a note in it. So I pulled the note out, started reading it. It was from God. He said, since you found this bottle, you have 2 wishes. What would your first wish be? And I said, well, I've always wanted a bridge to over to Hawaii, California. And the good Lord said, well, I don't know about that. That's a pretty tall task. I don't know if I can do that or not. He said, what's your second wish? And I said, to be able to understand women. God says, you want that a 2-lane or a 4-lane bridge? Chad Lundermill backing in there with coming in hot. The John Deere 7810 out of Currington, Ohio. Currington, Ohio.
Just one distraction.
that money right back into the fair. So thank you, Kenny. All right, our next tractor, Mark Cooper, on split decision, and over 1955. Out of Southernton, Ohio, Mark Cooper. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here real quick, I want to get into the sponsors. Larry Lang Excavating, Evans Excavating, Schilling Trust, LLC, Pioneer Masonry, Winland Trucking, Lisa's Sweet Shop, United Rental, R.W. Miller Plumbing, D&R Truck Repair, Cody Wheeler Excavating, Rick Ralston, Marietta Transfer Company, Riverview Industrial, Virgil Hook Builders, and Main Street Car Wash. These are your sponsors for tonight's class here. The 6250 White Limited Superstock. Really good class. Mark Cooper split decision on a 1955 Oliver out of Southernton, Ohio. These sponsors, we really thank them. They're supporting this class out here. This class is alone an $8,000 purse. So that'll be split up clear down through, but you know, that's a lot of money for these sponsors to give up and have their name out here advertised. We really appreciate them and thank them for everything they do. Mark and Lisa Hook especially, they're the ones that set this up down here. Cooper on split decision and Oliver 1955 at 327.57 feet at 29.1 mile an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you enough for coming out over here this weekend and tonight for the truck and tractor pulls. You know, the fair board, they come in here and donate their time, and I know they all come down here for a week straight. They get very little sleep, but they come out here to do a great job for us. They come out here to do it for our community. So we want to thank all the fair board members and their families. So if you see a fair board member out, just walk up and say thank you. It means a whole lot to them. All right, the hometown hero, Mark Hook, on second-hand smoke, the Knights, 8006, out of Waterford, Ohio. This tractor once, back in the day, was the Ohio OSTPA champ here in Ohio. Backing in there on second-hand smoke. A Deutz 8006. Out of Waterford, Ohio. His wife Lisa has a sweet shop over there in Beverly on Main Street. Mark's got the Virgil Hook Contracting. There are class participants to get these tractors in here, I guess how you say it. had Orrin Adams as a teacher, so I'm not real English smart. No, I'm just teasing. All right, Mark Cook, second-hand smoke. All right, Mark's getting her wound up. Not sure what Mark's got going on down there, but it looks like he's going to maybe drop out of the class. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He's the one that got this class in here for entertainment. Mark Cook. All right, we ought to have Hayden Anderson driving Hoss. Coming here 40-55. Hayden Anderson out of Winchester, Ohio. If you're still looking for something to eat, there's plenty of food up there on the hill. The man's got chicken sandwiches and all kinds of other stuff. You got the Boy Scouts that's got the egg rolls, and the FFA's got the corn on the cob. The PTO's got the steak sandwiches, the tacos. So we're just going up and get you some food. Let's help support those clubs. This is their big fundraiser for the year. It's just like the fire department down here at the end of the track. I just heard we have 500 tickets left. That's not very many people, huh, guys? Let's get down there and bottom out. Let's get this thing, help them make some money for their fire department and our fire department for the stuff that they need. All right. Hayden Anderson on Hoss. John Deere 40-55. Stop by the American Legion Riders and get your 50-50 tickets. I'm not sure if we're going to announce who won up down here or what. Mr. Webb didn't tell me so. All proceeds go to the distressed veterans and the youth programs. Yep, the man's got chicken sandwich and baked potatoes up there as well. I'm sure the Rangers probably got noodles maybe, I'm not real sure. There's not one of there in this basket. I'm sure they'll tell you, hook you right up with some delicious food. That's one thing we're never short on out here is food. The FFA with their sweet corn. All right. Jensen Spillman. He's on One Vision. John Deere 7810 out of Canal, Winchester. We do have a little announcement here tonight for Jake Jensen. We can welcome him here in our town anytime. So if everybody wants to sing happy birthday to Hayden or Jensen Spillman, we'll sing happy birthday to him. Go ahead, Shelby. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jensen. All right, Jensen's filming. Latched on there with the 7810 John Deere out of Canal, Winchester. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we want to thank tonight's class sponsors: Larry Lang Excavating, Evans Excavating, Schilling Truss, Pioneer Masonry, Winland Trucking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think everything's going to be all right here.
Just like this bit right here. Well, that's a flower. Did you hear that speaker? He was talking.
Yep, crashed into the wall. Not good. Probably gonna take a little bit to clean it up. No one was hurt, so that's good.
I seen the whole fucking thing what happened. Luckily, it melted wasn't like that. Yeah. I'm coming to doctor. That'll make you some good pictures.
Actually, they usually don't like to watch stuff like that.
He was really sick.
Not self-inflicted, right? I mean, you've been that sick a while, but it's just self-inflicted.
Didn't know where they were pay attention.
Oh, hey, girl, how you doing? Behaving? That's a lie, you know. God will get your ass for that. He'll forgive all of us. Bless you.
Checking on the driver or what?
Doing good, Jim. I didn't recognize your tallest fuzz on there.
Seriously, I'm serious.
And you're in there pretty tight.
Well, you could roll, I mean, you could roll it on side to side. He should have a stroke. And it bothers me.
So she's good for you now.
That ranger down there got winded.
You get a fart, she
I got water, I got her chair.
ain't hardly any of these dogs, huh? All of them got that fart. Guess what? Well, no, it's credit. Everybody else does.
Oh, here's a guy who calls the whole goddamn thing. I will have to say. That's right with me. I told your dad down there.
Oh, yeah, they're fucking birds.
And this one's
No, they won't, especially the kids. Nobody will pay attention to that.
I'm going to go and put it
Now Colton started yelling. He's like, wait a minute. Go down there. Hold on. Hurry up. Started pushing me.
Why you have to pay attention? All these kids are playing on those roads. The parents don't pay attention.
I hope Jake wasn't sitting there.
Well, except for a year. I mean, that was right in front of us. Right in front of
Maybe you should have hit that fucking pipe a little.
Well, they did.
I can't Yeah.
And that guy was like, dude, you got a problem? And that Dylan is the one who did it. And he's like, what's your problem? He's like,
At the World Fair? Yeah, but bitch, you're going to be famous.
I'm like, yeah, we do not like him. But he's like, dude, it's not. So, black eyes, like,
Yeah, he's thinking shit. That's gonna cost.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a big round of applause here. He came out to give us a show. He had a little incident. Everybody seems to be all right. So we're in good shape. We'll get this pool going again here in a minute. I know that's not a very good birthday present. We'll go on through, everybody.
everything. Right. Impact. I got to take it. So now I got to go in there and fix the cost and then get it. So Richard and Ray were messing with all of us standing in there.
You gotta have a blue beanie thing. I don't know anything other than me the way he likes it.
If we don't like it, we're going to have a good cat. You need to AC. I can just come to the AC and
All right, well, we're probably... I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's on live and film. It's on live and film, so... I'm just glad. It could have been a lot worse. It's kind of in the right spot, I think, kind of. Because if he would have hit the tower, that could have been real bad.
What's that?
If he would have hit the tower, that could have been real bad. Heck, I found a part about 75 feet down.
See what?
Yeah, it took a toll on it.